So, how do Arsenal recover from that Champions League final defeat? Obviously, it's my first time posting on this channel since that game. Sorry, I've been gone for a while, but yeah, but this is how we're going to recover from that Champions League final defeat. So, we need to do some business in the transfer market. Arsenal need to do some business in the transfer market. It's looking like we're selling Leandro Trossard. Looks like he's pretty much gone. He only needs to agree personal terms. And we need to bring someone in like a Morgan Rogers or a Bradley Barcola, like that sort of player. Yeah, we need to massively upgrade on the left wing. As I said, bringing someone like Morgan Rogers, Bradley Barcola. But only thing is, though, Morgan Rogers. So Aston Villa wants 130 million for him, and I'm not sure if he's worth that. But yeah, we need to upgrade on that left wing. But yeah, there are a few players we need to sell as well. We also need to sell Martinelli. We need to sell Jesus. Yeah, there are some other players we need to sell. Where else do we need to start upgrading? I'd like another striker, I can't lie. I do like Gyökeres and I do think we should keep him, but I would also like another striker. And yeah, and I think we should sell Jesus. We and if we got a good offer for Havertz, like 50 million plus, I would consider selling, I can't lie. But yeah, yeah, and where else will we need to upgrade in? We might need another midfielder as well because Declan Rice and Zubamendi and Martin Zubamendi are going to need a rest. So, yeah, I really want us to sign someone like a Bruno Guimaraes, someone like that. Like, yeah. So yeah, I'd like another midfielder, and yeah, yeah, the players I'd like to see come in. So Morgan Rogers, obviously, he will be very expensive, like 130 million, but he is a player I would love at Arsenal. And yeah, I would also love Bradley Barcola. Yeah, and yeah, I would love Bruno Guimaraes. And obviously, my dream signing would be Julian Alvarez, but it doesn't seem very realistic though. So, like, yeah, so I think we should bring in Bruno Guimaraes for depth. Um, Obviously, he'd have a partnership of Rice and Bruno Guimaraes would be very good, but it's also so we can rotate so Declan Rice can have a rest. Yeah, we need to bring him in, and I think we should sell Norgard. But I have nothing against Norgard, but if he's not going to play, what's the point on keeping him? So yeah, I think we should sell Norgard and bring in Bruno Guimaraes, and yeah, it's looking like we're going to sell Trossard. We need to sell Martinelli and bring in people like Morgan Rogers, Bradley Barcola, and yeah, we need to sell Jesus. And if a good offer came in for Havertz, I think we should sell him and get another striker. Um, and yeah, if a good offer came in, if we got at least 30 million for Madueke, I would sell him. Like, yeah, those are some players we need to get rid of, and yeah, those are some players that I think we should sign. So, yeah, it's gonna be a big summer for Arsenal, and if we can bring those signings in, yeah, if we can bring those signings in, not only can we retain our Premier League title next season, we could also um, win the Champions League if we bring in those sorts of players. Because yeah, we have experience now, and yeah, this is a massive summer for Arsenal. I'm seeing our rivals spend lots of money. I've seen Man City sign Elliot Anderson for 116 million. That's a statement signing. That is a signing that they want to challenge for the league title next season. And Spurs have been signing lots of players. Like they've just signed Tonali for about 100 million. They signed Mateus Fernandes for 85 million. Like they've signed Robertson. Who else have they signed? Van Hecke, Senesi. Like Spurs are. I really hate to say this, but Spurs are doing well in the transfer window. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're not going to win the league. They're not going to win the league. I don't think they'll win anything next season. But but they have shown that they want to improve next season because they've just finished 17th for the second year in a row, and they have shown that they don't want to be in that same situation next year, and they want to be like back challenging for Europe and stuff, maybe even challenging for top four. Like yeah, obviously I don't like Spurs, but they have shown that they want to improve next season, and we need to do the same. Like we're only we're literally only a couple players away from winning both the Premier League and the Champions League. Like yeah, yeah. Um, we need to do some real business this summer. So yeah, and our first few games, so we have Coventry at home. That should be straightforward. Then Aston Villa, um, away. That's a lot harder. Then Chelsea at home. That will be a bit difficult, but I expect us to win that. And yeah, and I've heard rumours that apparently Saliba is going to get back surgery after the World Cup. And if that does happen, we might need to bring in another defender. Um, like, yeah, it's going to be a massive summer for Arsenal. Like, as I said, players I would really like are players like obviously Julian Alvarez is my dream signing, not realistic, but I'd love Morgan Rogers, I'd love Bradley Barcola, I'd love Bruno Guimaraes. Like, yeah, it's going to be a massive summer for Arsenal, and if we can bring those signings in and sell the rights players, then yeah, we have a real chance next season. Like Gabriel Jesus is one of our highest paid players and is hardly doing anything. Like we need to get rid of him. And yeah, Martinelli only scored one Premier League goal last season, not good enough. And yeah, and if we can sell those sorts of players and bring the right players in, not only can we retain the title, we can also win the Champions League, as I said earlier. But yeah, it's going to be a massive summer for Arsenal. And let me know what you think in the comments. Come on, you Gunners.